This unit was designed as a 3-week-long exploration of colonial America. Throughout this unit, history and social science content standards for the state of California are addressed, including that students will understand major events preceding to the founding of the nation that relate to the significance of the development of the American constitutional democracy. California Common Core standards in the areas of English language arts are also addressed during this unit. In particular, lessons in this unit focus on standards that cover reading comprehension as well as vocabulary for domain-specific social studies. In addition to the California standards, ISTE standards are incorporated for the use of technology during this unit. These standards help students touch on areas such as creativity and innovation, communication and collaboration, research and information fluency, and critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. Technology is incorporated in all parts of this unit, giving students a unique opportunity to connect technology to their learning. Throughout the unit, Bloom's taxonomy is used for students to reach their learning to a higher level. Students develop their learning through knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Finally, Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences is seen throughout the entire social studies unit. All 8 of the identified intelligences are addressed through the use of various assignments, activities, and projects, allowing students of all learning abilities to be successful. There was a time in our history, and even fairly recently, where all students were expected to learn in the same way. Fortunately, we have made a great deal of progress, and we are getting to a place where creativity is encouraged and uniqueness in our students is embraced. Over the course of 3 weeks, students will take a journey back in history to colonial America. As they take this journey, students of all intelligences will have opportunity to be successful and, more importantly, feel like the assignments were created for them. For students that identify with the interpersonal intelligence, there are many opportunities for group work. Students will collaborate with their peers to create several aspects of the unit's assignment. For students that closely align with the naturalist intelligence, there is an activity where students make a visual representation of one of the colonial regions by creating a map. This allows learners in this intelligence to use their natural ability to categorize and create something that relates to nature. For students that feel their strength in the intrapersonal intelligence, there are activities that allow for students to reflect on their own thoughts and opinions about the topics. For example, at the end of the unit, students are given a survey where they can independently reflect on what they learned. Verbal linguistic learners will have plenty of opportunities to use their natural strengths as well. There are several short oral presentations at different points throughout the 3 weeks. Students will use presentations to share information with one another, and the information can be used during their final project. Kinesthetic learners will be able to show their strengths when the class creates a reenactment of colonial America that will be recorded and used for a later part of their project. For the visual learners in the class, they will be given the opportunity to create a mind map that allows them to visually represent and organize the information that they have learned throughout the unit. To incorporate learning for students that are musically intelligent, the class will have to research and include music from the colonial era in their final project. Finally, students that identify with the logical intelligence will have several opportunities to use their strengths throughout the unit. For example, the students will be required to create a website where they have to logically decide on layout and content, which challenges students to think critically on how they will best represent the content that is required. Learning about Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences has definitely changed the way I look at teaching. I teach special education, so I am definitely familiar with differentiating instruction. However, multiple intelligences has further expanded the differentiation for me, and it allows me to reach all of my students on a deeper level than I ever thought possible. This course has also showed me the power of including technology into all of my lessons. As we move further into the 21st century, it is important that we prepare our students to be successful in the world that they are about to enter. It is definitely an important job that we have as teachers, and it is one that I take very seriously.